Welcome to Good Morning Success with Dawn Nicole and
Demario.
How you guys doing on this Thursday morning? Welcome, welcome. We are going to allow time for our audience to gather. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come and enjoy Good Morning Success with Demario and me. That rhyme, you like how I like just put that together like that? I just did that. Like, that's that poet in me. So welcome. Good Morning Success is a show. It's daily inspiration for the driven. Demario and I are couplepreneurs, and this is what we love to do. Why is Good Morning Success important, do you think, honey?
Well, it motivates those who wants to be above average. It actually motivates me too.
Does it? How does it motivate you?
Well, when you speak to people about being above average, you know, you're actually talking to yourself as well.
You kind of have to live in that, live in those shoes.
As always, you have to do it.
Good morning, Jerry. Good morning, you guys. We're going to give you time to join in. Good morning, Kat. So, welcome to Good Morning Success. It is daily inspiration for the driven. As I said earlier, we have, I'm so excited about our topic today. And we're going to get to the topic actually rather quickly today. But the topic is your business is not your toolbox. It is a tool inside of your toolbox. So your business is a tool inside of your toolbox and not the entire box that people try to box themselves in.
Very interesting.
Very, very, yes. Good morning, my brother Sam. So we're going to give time for everybody to join in because guess what? I have been cured. I have been fixed. You'll be happy to know this. And instead of me saying good morning to each person, I promise I'm going to say a blanketed good morning in the top of the show, in the middle of the show, and then at the bottom of the show. I'm going to say good morning.
You have planned when you're going to say good morning?
See, that's the best. Listen, y'all can't expect somebody who's totally addicted and got a real bad habit to cure overnight. So we got to walk my habit out in baby steps. The problem here, just for those who are just joining in, is I have a problem saying good morning to every single person because I'm just like so personable. And Demario is like, there's no way we can do a mainstream show with you saying good morning through the show. So the compromise, my love, is for me to say it at the top of the morning, in the middle of the show, and then at the end. Right, y'all? You guys agree? Good morning, Kat. See, that Kat,
that's going to work until we start doing shows at night.
Kat is making me. Yeah, Kat is. You know I have a problem. Kat, what are you doing? I'm gonna. Good morning to you, Kat.
Okay, well, great. You know, as we always say, she always said, but I'm gonna take it from her this time.
What?
What's on your agenda today?
And let's
that is one of the main things.
Yeah.
That we got in our cups. First of all, we got to go back.
We got to go back.
We got in our cups today coffee
and whiskey. No, just kidding.
You know, because it's been some deep client-facing DI days.
Oh gosh.
So we need that coffee.
Not the tea. We got the coffee today. The good stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, you wanted to do it. I seen you.
No, I'm cured.
Yeah.
I don't need to say good morning to everyone.
But yes, what's on your agenda today? What is on our agenda today?
Look at Terry. Good morning, Terry. That's because if you send me a person, let me tell you something. I am trying to cure myself, Terry and Kat, where I have gotten in trouble for saying good morning to every single person. But when you do it like that, you bring that. I'm not too far out of remission. I'm just saying, I'm not off the train yet. So when y'all say good morning to me, you know I'm going to react. I think y'all doing it just so I can get in trouble. Good morning, Terry. All right. So what is on your agenda today? Go ahead.
No, I asked you what was on our agenda today.
Oh, gosh. What is on our agenda? So you guys know that we're always public facing. But today, we are going to finalize some client stuff. There are some strategic plans that have to get out today. We're working on some websites today. And we have an amazing call. Not a call, we have a meeting today where we potentially, I'm going to put this in the universe. Potentially, we will be the PR firm for the Rotary Club. So we will be dealing with press and the who's who and all that good stuff. We're very excited about that opportunity. So we do have a power meeting with that. We've been, that's been in conversations though for months and the timing is right. So we are going to probably move forward on that. But so a lot of good stuff happening.
They don't know it yet though. They don't.
Well, now they probably know now.
No, but you can't tell them because they probably watching and they've been trying to make.
They've been trying to make
it happen for a while.
They have been, but But being,
Law 48.
So okay, 48. Okay, got you. But so we're excited about being the public relations firm of the Rotary Club, a huge chapter here in Charlotte that's revamping. Very excited about that. But I was going to say something. Oh, we have some other good news too that's going on this week that we're finalizing. You all may or may not know that What's Your Secret Sauce has opened up to affiliates. It's gotten such a demand in the marketplace that people who are maybe hairstylists, artists, attorneys like Attorney Anitra. So if you are in an industry and you consider yourself an influencer, no matter what industry you are in, where you mentor other people in that industry, and you want to use the What's Your Secret Sauce tool to do so, hit us up. We have extended it to affiliate partners, and we've signed aboard, I think, 3 so far. So we're really excited about that. So just a lot of client work and administrative type work today. What's on your agenda, though? Tanya, Terry, Kat, Jerry, what do you have planned on your agenda? So as you kind of type away, let us know what's on your agenda. We want to go to DeMario with headline news. What's in the news today, babe? I'll give you the music. Yeah.
Headline news. Well, I don't know if it's headline, but it's interesting news. What I do is I like reading news in the morning. Things that just don't come in your daily newspaper. Just see what's going on around the world. And today what I learned was that Amazon is fighting Walmart.
So Amazon is fighting Walmart. Set that up. First explain to us why they would want to fight Walmart. Tell us
Amazon is trying to gain market share that Walmart has already had, and Amazon wants it.
And who is that market, honey?
Oh, that market is the low-income shoppers. Amazon is now setting up to target low-end shoppers, especially those who are receiving government assistance. Because Walmart, and I did not know this, Walmart targets people with food stamps.
Oh, wait. I don't know if y'all just heard this. See, there's a perception anyway, no shade to Walmart, but we all know we've been in Walmart and we've been like, is this the club? Right? Y'all know, don't leave me out here hanging. Even though we might love certain Walmart brands, we know the experience has been questionable. Let's leave it there, right? The experience. And so now what you're saying is our perception has been reaffirmed, because you're saying Walmart the entire time, their plight was to go after low-income buyers.
Yes, last year Walmart did $13 billion off of people with food stamps.
Did y'all know this? So this explains some things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't leave me out here by myself. We might love Walmart, but the experience has been interesting. And so when we go to Walmart, now we understand. So they are intentionally trying to target low income. Good morning. See, y'all, listen.
I'm going to ban you from looking at the camera.
Y'all, if they need to understand that I'm trying to heal from something, tell them what I'm trying to heal from. So
she's not going to be saying good morning to everyone.
And it is so hard.
Because it's a good morning to Rex. It's a thing that they just came out with in the DI world. It's called good morning to Rex. In the middle of conversation, she might just yell out good morning.
But the thing is good morning success. But because we are trying to move this show to a mainstream market, when we upload it to YouTube, right, and where YouTube viewers can't see you guys, it looks weird that I'm saying good morning all through the show. So I promised my other half here that I was going to work on my good mornings and just say them a measly 3 times throughout the show, the top, the middle, and the end.
Go to goodmorningsuccesstv.com for all the latest episodes. This is actually episode 24 of Good Morning Success.
But my point was, I was trying to tell them when they say good morning to me off peak, it drives something.
Mama used to say, if somebody jump off a bridge, would you jump too? So, but anyway.
Go ahead.
Walmart. Okay, Walmart is targeting people with food stamps. It made $13 billion last year. But now Amazon said, hey, we want a piece of that market share. Matter of fact, we don't only want a piece of that market share. We want to take over that market share. So therefore, Amazon has implemented a program that people who get government assistance get a yearly discount fee, as well as probably about a $5 or $6 discount subscription monthly fee for you to shop online from Amazon. But the critics are saying that
this is deep. This is deep to me because this explains the experience.
Yeah, but the critics are saying that Amazon, they're targeting the low income shoppers, but they might run into a brick wall.
What is that brick wall?
a lot of these people don't shop from on the internet. A lot of these people don't have
Internet
online
service.
access. A lot of those people do not like a 2 to 3 day shipping because
Let's talk. Okay, so
instant.
for people just joining, can I reset up what you're talking about so that they can grab your coffee and share this video? So we are talking about, Demario does a great job of uncovering breaking news and headline stories. And so just to set it up for anyone who just joined, Amazon is going after Walmart now for the same market share. And just so you know, that market share is low income shoppers, people who are food stamp, welfare, government assistance. And so, first of all, I don't know about you guys, but it confirms my experience sometimes. I've had some interesting experiences sometimes at Walmart. And so now we understand that part of their marketing strategy was to go after some of these low income. But if you think about it, that makes sense, because where are a lot of Walmarts? Aren't they usually in walking distance to wherever people, and so of course it's just like being on a bus line. And actually, all Walmarts are on a bus line. I just thought about that.
Walmart is everywhere, and but the fact that they target government assistant people, and that's cool. You do whatever you do. You made $13 billion. But Amazon is attacking them, which is a deeper scenario of it. An online company wants to target low-income people.
Yeah.
There's so many things that you can deep dive into that so many ways.
That's not going to work out.
Amazon now is going after Walmart's market share. McDonald's going after Starbucks market share.
That was a good one.
Come on now. It's like some things are not apples to apples. And I believe the critics are correct. If the low-income people that they're targeting, those people do not shop online like that, because it's a patience thing as well versus spontaneous shopping.
I was just gonna say, even as so let's clear the air right now. So just so in case you're listening, we're saying that tactic, that strategy that Amazon wants to use to take Walmart's market share, which is low income, is likely not going to work, because to even shop at Amazon, you have to be a certain type of a shopper. And one of those keywords is called patient. And patient means that you have to be okay with wanting something but getting it later, right? Whether it's 7 days later. You also have to have a tolerance, an appetite for the fact that when you get it, it might not be right, it might not fit. So my experience is that there are a lot of people who want what they want now. By the time and let's put this to the test. If I'm in a low bracket, and guess what? I'm not going to pretend I haven't been there before. I actually have been at some point in my life, probably considered one of those people when I was just starting out, when I was younger. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I don't know what that's like. What I'm saying is, when you're hungry, when you need it right now, you tend to need it right. You needed it yesterday. And so sometimes if you go to Walmart and you are using food stamp card or any kind of government assistance, you're there because you needed it yesterday. So you're not going to have time to wait on an Amazon. Your priorities are completely different. You might not have internet service, and some people do, because internet service now is like one of them common.
It's with your cell phone.
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, I
but
think what you just said was one of the major things.
Yeah.
Because I'm not, I'm a low-end shopper.
What does that mean, honey? You need to clarify for this audience.
Yeah,
what does low-end shopper mean?
I shop for stuff that's on the low end. I'm not
on sale?
I'm not paying a lot. I don't care what it is. I always tell people say, why you do that? I say, guess what? If you have $1 million, you done heard me say it. You have $1 million.
We have had a debate. Do you
on the dot. You got $1 million. You buy one soda, you are no longer a millionaire.
And see, I don't agree.
Unless you don't, I know you can say, well, you can live off the interest. No, if you got $1 million in your pocket, you go to 7-Eleven, buy a soda, you are no longer a millionaire. You are a 900,050 cents.
But that's assuming that you don't have liquid assets that you can transfer. Because a millionaire sometimes is about net worth. It's not just about the dollar amount in your pocket.
Do you know that it is? It's not even against the law. It's actually a part of the law. They passed a bill in Congress years ago that there's a 200% markup on retail items.
No.
200% markup,
So what does that mean? Let's tell our, because some people don't really get retail versus wholesale type.
You go and say, ooh, they had this shirt on sale for $20.
Wholesale, it's $3.
Yeah, it came in a pack for $20. It was about 15 of them.
Yeah.
And now the rule of thumb is, now I hate to put your business out there, but hey, we got
He's about to do it, y'all. Put the business out.
The rule of thumb is when you have a boutique,
okay,
that you buy a pack of stuff to sell to your consumers. In order to make sure you get your money out of that pack, you sell one item for the amount of that whole pack. So once I buy a package, because I got to buy small, medium, large, extra large, whatever the case may be, however the pack is broken down. Once I sell you one, I might have paid $24 for that pack. If I sell this one for $24, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, so that's
I can lay back and you can not buy it if you don't want to.
Good morning, everyone.
It doesn't matter. This is not the middle of the show.
No, this is the middle.
No, it's only 8:15.
So I've been getting in trouble lately for saying good morning to each person. So if y'all are wondering why I'm not saying good morning to each of you, and I still love you, is that we are trying to change the format to make it for mainstream. It's on our YouTube channel, and it looks silly for me to say good morning to each person.
See, this show right here is already, because you done explained about 5 times.
Well, it's called a transition.
So you might as well just go ahead and say good morning to everybody. But anyway, Walmart and Amazon battling it out. Amazon, obviously, if you actually look at the bigger picture of this, and I'm going to go into the bigger picture for just 1 second. You look at the bigger picture, is everything is trying to move you to deal with the internet. Shop online, pay, with Apple Pay and everything. Do your profiles online. We are online right now. Everything in this world is geared
moving to an online marketplace.
Yes, moving to an online marketplace.
Wow.
Which, even with that, and we're going to have to do this on another show, but we're going to ask you, how do you even feel about that?
About moving online?
Because you know how of a big control that is?
How do you guys feel about that?
Because, if everything you did, you pay, because now, even with the IRS, if you send in papers, bills or anything, they charge you. If you don't use the online process, you have to pay extra. Yeah. So being that everything is geared toward you being on the internet and utilizing the internet for your daily life, your shopping, your paying, what if the lights went out?
Okay. That's another show. That's another show.
But what if they just kick because the internet is controlled. That's why you pay for it, because it's controlled. Right. It has a gateway.
Yeah.
So what if they just said scoop?
Yeah.
And one day, no one has internet access.
So the question, Deborah, so we have to reset the question so that people who are just joining understand what we're saying, because I think you're looking for their opinions. Part of it, we just did our headline news segment, and in a moment we're going to get to the theme of this show, right? Which is your business is not your toolbox. It is a tool inside of the box. But right now we were doing headline news with Demario. Demario brought to our attention that Amazon is after Walmart to take their market share. And in case you didn't know, because I didn't know this, so thank you for sharing, Walmart's strategic plan is to go after the low income market. I didn't know that. So Amazon is looking at this, and can you explain real quick what they're doing?
Yes, just like we were saying, Amazon is going after Walmart for their market share. Mm-hmm. And just to move it on, but Amazon is actually really, they really putting it out there. And I would just say this, and if you really want to get the whole debate on this, I would just say, press rewind. That's the word for today. Press rewind. Go to What's Your Secret? No, not even What's Your Secret Sauce, but go to What's Your Secret Sauce to find out your brand value statement. But I actually want you to go to Good Morning Success TV, because if you missed some of the show, go to Good Morning Success TV, where you will find all of the episodes and the replays. We need you. We need the subscribers. We need everything. But anyway, I don't believe that Walmart is even worried. Okay,
so we're going to move to the next segment. One thing that we talk about on this show, so as you notice, every single day, Demario and I drink our coffee or tea. We are running a promotion right now where we want you to send in your business mugs, right, so that we can drink your mug, or drink out of your mug. Why do I always do that? Drink out of your mug on our Good Morning Success television show and talk about your business. Now, I want to say this. Deborah Benson is on the show with us today. Good morning, Deborah. Deborah is amazing at actually doing these things, so I'm going to shout her out. Deborah has a wonderful business where she takes anything you can think about putting print or stickers on, and she actually can make it come to life. Cups, mugs, towels, whatever. I think it's Visual Eye Candy, Deborah. I don't remember. Can you shout out your business? But she's really, really great at what she does. A couple of you have asked, Where can I get a mug from? Where can I get that from? And you know what? We believe in staying in our lane and giving that business to someone who does that for a living. I know Deborah's on today and she does that. So Deborah, if you wouldn't be too shy, shout out your business so that some of our Good Morning Success viewers can connect with you to get their brand mugs done so we can drink out of it on air. Babe, today, we wanted to address what people had on their agenda. Terry had, there was something good on somebody's agenda, and now I don't. It's a couple of things up.
Let's go back in.
So Stephen, what's on your agenda? I hope you're feeling better. So Terry said connecting with William Lee about writing a book. That's awesome. William has a great business with doing that. If you have a story in you, William can help pull it out of you and take you from beginning to winning. Don't try to take that line, William. It is trademarked. It is mine. No, I was kidding. There you go, Deborah. There you go. Visually speaking. That's so dope. That's so hot, visually speaking. But that's what Deborah does. That's what she's good at. That's her craft. She loves creative arts. So love me some her. She's good. So what's on your agenda? Did you guys talk to us about what's on your agenda? This show is made by the two of us, or all of us, I should say. So share with us what you got going on. Renee, you're quiet. What you got going on today? I think it was to Kenya. So Michelle, good morning. But anyway, so we're going to move the show along and we're going to talk about today's theme. And today's theme is basically your business is a tool in your toolbox and not your entire tool. I'm sorry, I need more coffee. Your business is a tool in your toolbox and not the entire box, I should say. So I want to set this up for a minute. And this is really deep. This is the time of day in our broadcast where we're going to ask you to share this. We're going to ask you to grab your pen and paper because this is the meat of it. And this is also going to be informative, but we want you guys to talk back. We're going to be asking you questions as well. Thank you, Michelle, for sharing. I love Michelle. Michelle always shares this, and we appreciate you, Michelle. All right, so let's set this up. Demario and I, let me share this. This show is truly an extension of our relationship. And when I say that, we don't turn on or turn up just for the show. We are the show. We're like this all the time. We have these compelling conversations. So last night we went on like an evening walk and we started talking and I'm talking and Demario's talking. We're listening and Demario says something so profound. What did you say, honey?
Yes, I did. Thank you. First, I'd like to give God the highest praise. But yes, I said that your business is not your toolbox. It's just a tool inside your toolbox.
Yes.
It can be your number one tool. You know, that star tool that you have that kind of connects to everything and make it happen. But it's not the only tool. And it's not the only tool you'll ever have.
That's right. And so that was so deep, right? And so Demario will drop these nuggets. You know, I drop nuggets too. Don't get it twisted.
You drop nuggets.
But Demario,
I had mine yesterday.
He did. But he will drop these nuggets, you guys. And it's so like profound and prolific. And then he goes on like nothing just happened. Like it's very a casual nugget. And I'm like, excuse you just changed my life, boy.
That's the way I operate.
So,
you know, I just come in and say it and just walk away.
See, drop the mic. So I want to talk about that for a second because a lot of us are making what it is we do in business the entire business when it's not your entire business. It is a tool. You are not defined by your business. In fact, if I ask many people on today's broadcast, tell me about yourself in 60 seconds and say nothing about what it is you do, people will struggle with that. Why? Because we tend to, and I say we, when I talk, I'm including myself because I've been guilty of it. I can remember the first time someone came to me and said, Dawn Nicole, what is your personal mission? And I struggled because every answer I gave her had to do with my business and success. I was like, well, to help other people do something through, right? And she was like, nope, you're selling me again. And I was like, oh my God, I don't even know myself. I don't know. I'm so enthralled in my business. I thought that was me. The first thing I want to say is you are not defined by what you do. You're defined by who you are. Who you are is more important than what you do. What you do is a tool in the greater scheme of things. So the reason why this is really, really important for me to share is because a lot of people right now are frustrated. You know why? Because they do that one thing really, really well, and when it's not going as they had hoped, when they're not getting the results, they're down, they're kicking themselves, they're kicking rocks, they're thinking, oh, my life sucks. You are more than just that. You have more tools in your toolbox. You have more spices in your spice rack. That's just one thing that you can do. That's not everything. And so even deeper than that, and I know you have something to say too, honey. I'm just kind of, you know me, the spirit just be moving. I might get up and dance. The other thing that I want to say is sometimes the tools are for you. The tools are not for sale. God, where's my shaker? Honey, hand me the shaker. It's just we're about to have church. The tools are not for sale. Have you ever hired a plumber and he tried to sell you his tools? Y'all don't.
No.
Wait. Have you ever tried to hire a plumber and he sold you the tools in his toolkit? No. Okay? No. So what I'm saying to you is a lot of people are trying to sell their tools. A lot of people get tied up with the tools when it's the result. It's the result that you're selling. I don't know about you, but a mechanic has never come over to fix my car and then left his toolbox with me and said, these are for sale. A lot of people are trying to sell the tools instead of sell the result. The tools are for you. And you can have more than one tool.
That's right.
And it's deep because, and I'm not going to call the person out, and I think she's watching, and you know I love you. I'm not going to call, I'm not going to do that, but we just had a really breakthrough coaching session the other day. And it was, when I have coaching sessions that are breakthrough and I'm guiding people through, some things become eye-opening for me because I see myself in others. So let me always say that I'm never going to sit on this platform and pretend that I am not the masses, that I haven't been there. And I remember, so her sauce is a cocktail sauce. And what that means is she's extremely process oriented. She's extremely systematic. She's extremely amazing with mapping out a process. Okay. Now, sometimes when you're amazing at mapping out a process, you can get locked into your process so deep that you believe your product is selling your process. No, I came to you because I don't want you to teach me every single thing that's in your head. That's why you're the expert. I just want the result. If you have a process that can make me move further, faster, simpler, better, help me with some of the obstacles, I'm going to come to you, pay you, you use your tool, I get the result. I don't need your tool. A mechanic has never come over and said, here's my toolkit, fix your own car. Y'all don't. Has a mechanic or a plumber ever come to you, right, with their tool bag and said, great, thanks for calling us. Here's my toolkit.
Here's the one that I usually use right here. Yeah,
help yourself.
It just don't happen.
Right? So the answer is no, that's never happened because I'm hiring you because you know. I don't need to know. Y'all don't. I don't care to know. I don't even need to know 10 million things about how this tool was made, why this tool is effective. Guess what happens? Plumber comes in. Sometimes I have him take off his shoes. I'm a little bit bougie. He takes off his shoes. He goes in the bathroom. I walk out. I wait for the job to be done. And all I care about is the end result. Does it work? Is it fixed? I may ask, do you know what caused it? Asking what caused it is more important than knowing what tool you used to fix it. I'm having church. Y'all don't understand. It's more important to me as the consumer to know what caused it, doctor.
So you can prevent it.
So it's preventing it. Y'all don't understand.
Yes.
I don't need the tools in your toolbox. I don't even care how they was made. Whatever you need to do to guide it through and get it done. Get the result done. Come back to me. Give me the reassurance it's been done. Right? And then I may inquire, so do you know what happened? What did you find in there? Was it a sock? I'm going to kill that kid, right? It was a sock, right? I want to know what it was so I can prevent it, but I don't need to know everything you know, and I don't need you to sell me your toolkit, because if that were the case, I could pick it up and do it myself. If I were the type of person who wanted to do it myself and educate myself on plumbing or being a mechanic, I would go and do that. I wouldn't even be calling an expert. Go ahead.
Yes.
Yes.
It just hit me. Yes.
It just hit you. Okay.
You just said something that really just hit me.
Okay, let's hear it, babe.
And I feel there's somebody out there.
Okay.
Somebody out there. And I'm sorry, I'm getting this. Some of you are not successful because you're trying to use someone else's tools.
You better, boy. You better.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Some of you are not successful at what you're trying to do because you are trying to use someone else's tool.
I need to just hold on.
See, the thing about it is, let's go back to the mechanic.
Let's go back.
The mechanic is not worried about you being in his garage around all of his tools to fix your car. He can go have coffee. He can go walk down the street because he knows when he comes back, you cannot fix your car with his tool. So therefore, he's not worried about that. You might even try and dropped and broke something and didn't know what happened. You done made it even worse because you are trying now to be the mechanic.
You better.
Because maybe you like the money that the mechanic makes. Maybe you like the house that the mechanic stays in. You like the car that the mechanic drives. But guess what? You are not the mechanic. So some of your business models are set up off of someone else's tools, and you wonder why you can't make it.
Yeah, I gotta walk on this.
So therefore, now you got to retrain. You got to retrain yourself,
and
create and find your own tool. Because everybody, did you know that out of how many people in the world?
7.5 billion people.
7.5 billion people in the world. And I know we usually say behind that 536,000 start businesses every month.
Yeah.
Yes, we know that. But I'm gonna tell you something that's even deeper and more special than that. Out of 7.5 billion people in the world, you are the only one with the fingerprint that you have.
Absolutely.
That's the way you were created. You're the only one that has that fingerprint. So therefore, somewhere in your arsenal of your mind, your thought process, and your spirit, you have your magic tool. I'm gonna leave you alone.
But what I love about the concept of having a tool is that you can have many tools. A lot of people, because with the context in which we were talking yesterday is that, and I'm not going to say we have a program, and I was pushing this program. I was like, well, this is the future. This is the vision. And Demario said, skirt, wait a minute. That's not everything. That's one tool in your toolbox. That is not the whole toolbox. Some of us are making the one thing the everything.
Yes.
The only thing. We're making the one tool the entire toolbox. And then we're wondering why it's not fitting, it's not working for us. And then on top of it, until you understand that it is one tool in the toolbox, you will continue to be conflicted when you include other tools. But it is okay to include other tools to get to the end result.
Get all off your markers.
Let me tell you something. If you have a mission and a vision for life or for business, right? By any means necessary, whatever tools you have to use to aid you there, do not believe into the lie of people and their judgment, right? People will judge you and say, oh, well, I thought you were trying to get here. Why are you doing this today? You're doing this. You don't even know who you are. No, sweetie, right? This is my toolkit. These are the things I'm using to drive my vision. Mind your business. Okay? So people are extremely judgmental when they see you introducing new tools. But they don't understand the mission.
You got to say this again. You said mind your what?
Mind your business.
And you got to break it down. Business means your actual business.
Yeah. That's where the term really came from. The term came from because, see, if you're over here in my business, you can't be minding your business. Your business is over there. Whatever tools I have to introduce to get the job done, it's my toolkit. It's my God-given right to do so. Never, ever fall into the judgment, the lie, the critical thinking of others who are saying, Mona, Deborah, why are you doing? She's so confused. Now she's doing this. Mind your business. These are the tools in my toolkit. But what happens is if you are making your one tool the entire toolbox, you become conflicted and confused and discouraged when it's not working because it's not designed to be the whole toolbox. It's designed to be one tool. A tool is an aid to get the result that you need. A tool is for you. Whatever tools you need to get you to the vision, that's you go and get your tools. You don't even have to share the tools in your toolbox because those tools are for you. They're not for everyone. Which is why when I had this coaching session a few days ago and this stellar, amazing person who I love That paper, honey, you should have seen it. That template was so clean. Everything was absolutely stellar. And at the end, and the person had price points next to each process. And I said, I can appreciate the process because I'm a roadmap person, but understand, my love, you're not selling your process. You're selling the result. People don't buy based on a process. They buy emotionally. They buy for the end result, the dream. They want the dream. What is the end state? All I care about is, can my business be successful? Can you get me out there? I don't care what you got to do to get it done. I don't care what you use, right? I don't care about that. I just know that I want it done. And here's the beauty. Sometimes after you give them the result, and the result is good to them, they may turn around and say, by the way, what tool did you use to do that? The results were so good. What did you use? Now they care. But what's happening is, on the front end, we're trying to sell people on the process when it's the result that matters.
That is so true.
Stop selling people on the process. The process is for you. The process is your guide. The process is the tool in your toolbox. Lead them. Give them the result. And then at the end of it, right, when they see the result, now they probably do care about, oh my God, that was so, watch this. Watch this. This is going to be, this is going to hit home for you. Have you ever asked someone ahead of time, before you knew you liked the chocolate cake, how they made it? No. You take a bite. It is so good to you that you say, what's in this? What is I want to go, this is so good, I want to go home and bake it. How did you do this, right? But that's after I taste it. It's so amazing. It melts in my mouth. It's like butter, baby. So of course I'm going to ask you, right? But what I'm saying is, some people on the front end, they're trying to push their tools. The tools are for you, right? And they feel like that tool is all that they are. That tool is the only toolbox. And they end up feeling like they can't do anything more.
Yes.
And so they let people judge them. And people are quick to tell you, oh, you're just confused. You're just changing. No, I'm using by any tools necessary. These are the tools of my toolkit. Mind your business. And I'll mind my business. That's where the term came from. Even though we use it now for kids. Go sit down and mind your business. And kids don't have no business, really. But you know what I'm saying. But go ahead, honey. You were going to say something.
Oh, no. You was right on point with that. And I don't know how many of you have tried. When I do say try. Something wrong with your car. You call the dealership, they give you that big price, and you're like, God. So you call around, do anybody know how to fix blah, 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 blah. You go over there, you thinking you're going to save a little money, don't violate your warranty. And you get there, and the guy opens up the hood, and he gets ready to do something. He said, man, you're going to have to go back to the dealership. I said, why? Because they use a special tool to open up this compartment.
Oh, I've had that.
They use a special tool to open up this section right here, or to adjust this. And you're like, wow. So now in your mind, you know you have to pay that extra price because the dealership
has set it up
with their special tool that you only can get at the dealership. So, when you turn that around, we all need to develop a special tool.
Yes.
In our toolbox. That one thing that people will always come to you for.
Yes.
That special tool. So I'm going to ask the business owners today, what's your special tool?
Well, and while you're doing that, I'm curious. I love some of these. So Deborah, and that's y'all. Deborah is the truth. I'm telling you. Deborah said, "I'm not sold on your how. I'm sold on your delivered results." Absolutely. But you know what? So many people get stuck in the how, Deborah, and you know this. We've all seen it. How many times have you? I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up because it's relevant. I'm not gonna tell everything, but I'm gonna bring it up. So we went to, all right, so how can I say this without bringing it up? All right, so we went to just check out some rings, right? We just went ring shopping. And when we went to check out some rings, the person in there, instead of just allowing us to have an experience of looking at the rings and calling you if we needed you, was sold on making me a gemologist. And we, watch this, you guys. How many times have you just wanted the end result, the experience, but you couldn't get past the education, the training? All right, so what happened is that the question was asked, well, how much do you know about diamonds? And I said, I know enough that I know what I like. I mean, I don't need a certification in diamonds and gemology, if that's what you're asking. And she said, well, if you have a second. And I literally thought, even though I really wasn't that interested, but I was just trying to be nice, because at the end of the day, I don't pick a diamond based on this or that or this. I see something that I might like, it catches my eye, I'll try it on my finger, I like it, and then I might ask some questions about the warranty and the insurance and kind. So you really have to play to people's buying behaviors as well. So what happened is, this woman proceeded to invite us in a room, and where I thought it was going to be like a quick 10-second conversation of some sort turned into a diamond tutorial that became a yawn fest. So she proceeded to say, well, first of all, let's start in Africa. And I was like, oh my God. And so my mind was trying to telepathically say to you, how do we end this critical this brutal beating, right? I didn't even cover this. So at the end of it, it was really like she was trying to turn us into gemologists. There should have been a multiple choice test. And I didn't care. I didn't care about none of it. So then I told her, because you know I did, remember? I said, ma'am, I'm so sorry. I said, you're too kind. I said, but with all due respect, I really much rather just go out there and choose something that I like on my finger, and then if I have a question, I care a little bit more, right? Because I don't care yet to know about the how. Back to Deborah's point, I don't care how, especially if I don't see what I want. I just want the result, and then maybe I'll ask. So what happened is I stopped her and I said, I'm so sorry, because I'm nice. Demario is straight shooter, but I was like, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I said, this was really nice of you, but I would really like to go back to the showroom floor and just find something I like. When I buy, I don't buy on the history of the diamond and where it came from, and and all this kind of stuff, and where the light beams at 3 p.m. in the day. And she got offended. I'm the buyer. And she said, oh, okay, well, I respect that. I would just think that you want to know where your investment goes. If I say so, then yes. If I don't say so, that means I don't care. And some things, I don't care. I'm being honest. I care at the end of the day how it looks on my finger. I'm just being a selfish buyer. Yes. If I have an investment question, I'll ask it. But for you to give me a diamond tutorial and turn me into a gemologist, that's your job. It's your job to know it. If I have questions, it's your job to answer it, right? It's not my job to pass the test and go to school for it and start selling diamonds. So then she forced us. Remember, I felt held hostage. She was like, well, we're almost done there.
2 more things.
Yeah, she was like, there's just 2 more slides. And at this point, the face, I know you saw the energy change. And I was like, this heifer, right? So she finished, but it wasn't the same after that. I think it just wasn't a great experience. My point is that too many people are trying to come and leave everybody with the tools and educate on how the tool was made, what kind of metal. People don't care about that. Give them the result. The tools are for you.
But me being a soy.
Mm-hmm. That means a critical thinker, fast analysis.
I'm a researcher.
Mm-hmm.
I actually enjoyed the class. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
You see how you enjoyed the class? You told me that you really...
No, on your behalf, on the selling technique, yes, no, this was too much of a captive. It was a captive thing. But far as the education I received on, wow.
See,
I did not know that.
No.
Ooh.
I didn't need all that.
Did you know how the light comes, and that's part of the cut? I did not know that. Wow. Can I have that presentation, please? I want to really study that. I might want to talk about diamonds.
Are you serious? You didn't need to know that.
I could add a diamond, knowing about diamonds and how you should shop for diamonds and look for things. I can add that as a tool to my DI kit. Digital marketing with a diamond twist.
So the real question about a toolkit, are all of the tools that are in your toolkit designed to get you to your mission and vision?
Ooh.
Okay, because if you got tools in there and one tool is to cut the yard, the other tool is to fix the toilet, the other tool is to fix the car, the other tool is to end world peace, now I'm going to say, okay, what the heck is going on in your toolbox?
How many people got an old toolbox in their garage or somewhere in the house, and you still can't find a screwdriver when you need one?
What?
No, because that does happen. A lot of people have a toolbox, and it's got all these tools in it, rusted,
but not the ones you
tools,
need.
and you're looking for a Phillips screwdriver to tighten up one thing. You go through that toolbox and you pulling out stuff, and you got so much junk in that toolbox. The toolbox, the flap on the toolbox don't even flap no more. It just lays across it.
So the deeper question now that we got you straight on the toolbox, is are all of the tools relevant? Do we need a reassessment every 6 months or every 12 months of the tools in our toolbox? Some people get married to the tool in their toolbox, right? That doesn't work on anything, right? And they still hold on to it. Well, just in case, because you never know. We got some you never know people on the broadcast. You're looking at one of them. I haven't used it in 8 months, but you never know. You never know. I'm going to hold it just in case. Just in case what? Just in case, right? So what I'm saying now is don't be afraid to reassess the toolbox though, right? So you are allowed to have tools, yes. No one's business about what tools are in there, but you being honest, because you can't run from yourself, you can't lie to yourself. The question is, are all of the tools in your toolbox still relevant? And when I say still relevant, it starts with, where am I really trying to go? Guess what? All of your answers start with why you started and where you're going. Everything. It all starts with why and where I'm headed. Sometimes people get stuck in the middle because they don't know anymore where they're headed. They really don't know what they want. I've asked people before, what is your real vision? And guess what? Here's a tip that I think is so critical, and you don't even know what I'm getting ready to say, because sometimes we just have no idea what the other's going to say. Do you know that even in business, when we are dealing with the new Grow Getter client and we're starting our coaching and consulting, I start with the vision, but I never start with the business vision. I start with the life vision, because the business vision aligns with your life vision. It should all align. There's connectivity. So what happens is sometimes we get people sitting in front of us who are just really confused on what they want out of life. I start there first. And I say, talk to me about the vision for your life. Not just your business is just one tool, is one piece of it, right? It's one part of it. But what is the vision you see for your life? And sometimes if it's like me, and you know, because our vision is written down in the bedroom. Like, it's very clear. So every morning I wake up, I see the vision right there on the wall. And then we have like, and what to do. Here are 10 things to do to get there faster. And here are 10 things to let go of in order to get there. Very important that once you define what it is, because it all starts with, what is it? I need to know what I'm aspiring towards. See, some of us don't even know what we're aspiring towards. We're just going and going and going and floating in the wind. But then we say, well, my life isn't going the way that I had hoped. Well, you don't even know what that is, because you haven't even defined what success looks like. You don't know if something is wrong if you don't have a standard to compare it to. You haven't defined what is the standard. Well, what does the end result if I have anything to do with it? And of course, there's faith. Faith is something else, right? Faith is the act of things
not seen.
Yes, right? So I'm not talking about faith, but what is the desired state of success? What does that look like? You might get there and it's even bigger and more beautiful than you could have ever imagined, but you got to start with a vision. Well, in my vision, I'm traveling all the time. Okay, great, that's one. Okay, in my vision, I own my own time. Okay, check. In my vision, I own my own resources. Maybe that's a commercial building, so we start to define what is resources, okay? In my vision, I understand clearly who my partners are. The people in my space are all about my growth, and I'm about their growth. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. In my vision, I get up when I want to get up. I get paid whether I stay in bed or not. So that tells me you've created a set it and forget it system that provides you with residual income that you don't have to show up to make. See, these are all of the things that I have people talk to me. In your vision, how do you make money? Where do you live? How do you sustain yourself? What makes you happy? So I go deep and I start with the life vision, not the business vision. So many people, it's easy for them to define the vision for their business, but they don't even know what they want their life to look like. Where does that fit in your life? So I start with the life vision, right? Then from there, the business vision. But my point is, back to your toolbox, if you have no idea what the vision is and what you're working towards, tools work on the vision, right? Then you don't know if these tools fit or not. You don't even know the relevance of the tool.
Yes. you know, people that know me, they know that I have a love for old school trucks.
For old school trucks?
I love old school trucks. You know, like when we get somebody, I look at that truck. I admire that truck. It's an old school truck. And they say, why you like old school trucks? Well, I'll tell you one thing that you just didn't know why I love a Chevy truck, especially a 90s version Chevy truck.
Okay, tell us.
Because I know everything about that truck. I can go anywhere in the world with that truck with a screwdriver, a pair of pliers, and wire cutters. Because anything break on it, I can fix it right back up and get it running.
Wow.
I understand what tools I need to drive that vehicle year round everywhere I go.
Wow. So you like the truck because you understand the engineering of it. You understand how it was made.
Yes, I understand. So therefore, if there's a problem in my vehicle while I'm trying to get to my destination, I can just pull over and go in my toolbox, pull out my special tool, and fix it. And continue to drive.
Wow. And that's so deep. So we want to wrap it around and say this. This is, to me, this has been such an eye-opening show today. We talked about how your business is not your toolbox. It is a tool inside of your toolbox. And you are allowed to introduce new tools to get to the end state, to get to the result. Additionally, I want to ask you this, because we talked about this. Your goal in business is to solve a problem. Your goal in business is to provide a solution. Your goal in business is to make something simpler, better, faster. It's either people pay, let me tell you, people pay for simple. Oh God, you made it simpler? How much? You made it faster? You made it better? If they can do it better, if they can do it faster, if they can do it simpler, people will throw their credit card at you. Right? And I'm being very honest. If you listen to all of the commercial advertisement around you, your goal is to find out how I can take a process or something and make it simpler, better, faster. Right? And then the fourth thing that I want to say is some things are not even about simpler, better, faster. They're about an emotional experience, an experience that can't be duplicated anywhere else. For example, because I was having, I've been teaching this for a while in our Grow Getter. I always make people align their results. Is it simpler? Is it better? Is it faster? Sometimes faster doesn't mean better. So even if someone says, well, it's faster, then I'm going to say, well, tell me how it's faster with no risk, right? If it's faster than this particular system, then I start asking them risk questions. If it's faster, does it have typos, right? Does it leave out some pertinent data? Why is it faster? How? So I really do challenge it. But here's my point. I remember having this conversation with students and different people I was coaching, and someone who does plays, it wasn't you, Renee, by the way. Renee is an excellent playwright, but it was someone else, and they said, well, oh my gosh, I don't know that I make something faster, better, simpler. What is my alignment to the marketplace? She said, if I'm a playwright or I do movies, right, box office movies, where do I fall? And I said, well, some things are about an experience. You have the ability to bring people together to enjoy an intrinsic experience at one time. Some things are emotional. So if either you're providing me with an experience that I can experience with people I love, and that's why they say priceless, right? Experiences are priceless. Remember all those commercials where they talked about the corporate dad with little Johnny at the baseball park, and he was like, shoes, $299, golfing lessons, $500, a night at the ballpark, priceless. Experiences are priceless. So if you create a platform where you give people better experiences and they can experience it together, that also has value in the marketplace. So either your business is about an experience thing, right? Or it's about you have the ability to make something faster, better, simpler, and people will pay for that. So anyway, so that's what I wanted to say there. I now forgot why I was saying that. But hopefully this has blessed somebody today. Were you going to say something?
Did you get caught up in the words that you were saying?
I did. Because my mind went back to the coaching session with the lady who did the stage play.
You were just there. Then you actually came back and said, now see, tell y'all, I wouldn't have never did that. I would have been like, and I started making a peanut butter sandwich and I had a knife because it was a tool. It was a tool to make a sandwich, and I needed that tool to complete my mission. So therefore today, I want you to walk away from this episode here, and I want you to evaluate yourself, evaluate your business. I want you to ask yourself honest questions. Like, let's not even act like we're gonna lie to ourselves. Who do that? Do we lie?
Thank you, Mona. Please share it too.
I tell you, you gotta ask yourself this honest question: what's my special tool?
So you're saying you should have at least a special tool.
Yes, everybody has something. McDonald's has the burgers. Starbucks has the coffee. They sell Danishes and stuff like that, but they don't talk about that. They need a special tool. That one tool that you can put your marketing campaign behind. That one tool that everybody will come to you for. Like I just said, that special tool that the dealerships have. What's your tool that's going to make people come back repeatedly and make instant buying decisions because you're the only one that possesses this tool?
And you know what? On that note, I have a good circle back for that. I'm gonna see the problem where I have too much information in my head, so I'm always like, okay, what did that tie to? So thank you all for showing me love and understanding that. But this is what I want to say. Do you realize now what you just said? I use all the time when we're coaching, because a lot of our clients don't want to identify a special thing, right? A lot of clients feel the need, and I understand because I was like this as well. When I first started my business, I thought that I would meet somebody over coffee and I would tell them the 20,000 things that I'm capable of doing. Oh, I could do this, strategic planning. Oh, and I do this. Oh, and vision concept. Oh, and I do fulfillment and content. I thought, well, so what you want? Right? It was like, so which thing you want, right? It was way too much. So this is what I'm going to say. And because this is what we say to our clients, when trying to figure out what your it factor is going to be, what is that special thing about you that can't be bought, taught, or duplicated, right? We call that secret sauce, but you might call it something else. And some people say, well, why would you get the secret sauce if it's a secret? No, your recipe is secret. The sauce is very much public, right? The secret sauce, they need to know that hey, here's that thing I have that no one else has. What do you have about you that can't be bought, taught, or duplicated? Question. The answer is the key to your repeatable success. But more importantly, if you do have a boutique or if you do have a bakery business, whatever your business is, it is the potential for it to look constipated, right? And yes, I said that, to someone else is because you haven't identified the special thing that you can push and sell. What is going to be your unique signature thing? Guess what? McDonald's sells about 50 things on their menu. But when you look at their marketing, their commercials, they push the Big Mac, right? When you think McDonald's, you think Big Mac. You think Burger King, you think Whopper. You think Chick-fil-A, you think the chicken sandwich, home of the chicken sandwich, right? It doesn't mean that they don't have 20 other things on the menu. It doesn't mean that they don't have 20 other things. The question is, what is your special thing, your it factor? What are you known for? And then are you willing to put marketing dollars on that one thing? And so many people are afraid to talk about their specialty because they're afraid they're going to miss out. But what happens is you talk about the 20 things and you get nowhere because people don't pay for generalists. They pay for specialists. What area of expertise? What's your special thing? And then you introduce the rest.
Well, you might be afraid to say what your special thing, or you might not know how to articulate your special thing. Therefore, we have a solution for that problem. You need to visit what'sYourSecretSauce.com and take that free assessment. Learn how to better articulate your business and that special tool by saying your special sauce, your secret sauce. I'm telling you right now, it has helped many people, really and I'm not even selling you on it because I understand my own secret sauce.
And what it
means.
If
you don't want to know your own secret sauce,
right.
You got a raggedy toolbox.
Yes, create your signature. Hey, did you end with a raggedy toolbox?
A raggedy toolbox. People have seen the raggedy toolbox, and you just have to be honest with yourself. Is your toolbox raggedy, or do you have snap-ons? Anybody that work on something, they know about them snap-on tools. That's like the goal. So anyway.
So Terry asked, so what we're saying is create your signature. Yes. We all need a signature, you guys. We need that one thing that can't be bought, taught, or duplicated that only we can offer.
Your fingerprint.
What is it? Yeah.
That fingerprint.
And if you need help articulating it, just like my babe here said, go to what'sYourSecretSauce.com. Take the free assessment. It will tell you in real time what your secret sauce is, but it will also tell you who wants it and who the best partners are. Can you believe it? For free, you can find out who makes your best clients and who makes your best partners and the power of your secret sauce. You guys, this has been amazing. Honey, do you have anything to add before we conclude?
Share the replay, the YouTube replay. Go
Yes.
to goodmorningsuccesstv.com. You know what? You're going to see a lot of funny stuff.
Oh, crazy stuff.
Oh, let's set up tomorrow, because you led up on a good thing. I would like to talk about tomorrow, so I want y'all to think about this during the day, and you would actually tune in. I would like to talk about that one, how to really advance on that one special tool you have. I think we should take this on to another day.
Y'all want to do that? Give us a thumbs up or love if you want to talk tomorrow.
Let's talk about how you develop that one special thing
tool.
And how you bring it to market to be
signature.
successful.
Awesome.
So how many of y'all want to do that?
Let us know.
Let us know. Hit us up in the comments. And therefore, hey, this has been a great morning with Good Morning Success. It is 9 o'clock on the hour.
So stay
right
on the
here
grow.
where we are. And I want you to have a beautiful day.
Stay on the grow with Dawn Nicole and
Demario.
all right, take care.